Hello everybody, I'm Donna here from Purple Pinky Promises and welcome. We are going to be working, sorry about being so distracted. I'm here in the shop. For those of you who may be new, when people walk by, I get distracted. So anyway, we're going to be working with cardstock stickers, rub-on transfers, and another different pack of cardstock stickers. I'm really wanting to focus in on these rub-on transfers. I think they're super cool. And yeah, I will probably, what I'm planning on doing is, let's see here. I am going to focus here on my first card here. If you're here, say hello so that I know that you guys are here. I'm a little bit early, so my apologies. My first card, well, I'll just wait till people hop on. And if you are catching the replay, you can fast forward to my goal on my first card, kind of an idea that I had here. I'm challenging myself, and I have over here for inspiration, I have some cards that, let's see, when was it? May. In the month of May, I'll just show you a few of the cards that we did here in the shop. We had a card class and we used the Quick Cards kit. And I designed a few of these cards. And then other cards were already inspiration inside the kit itself. It does have an inspiration sheet. So that's what I'm looking at over here is I'm looking at some cards that I thought, oh, that would be something nice to have sitting out and kind of giving me inspiration. So I pulled these out. I thought I was going to incorporate them into these cards, and I ended up not doing that because that Quick Cards collection, all in and of itself, has plenty of elements for you to make some really beautiful cards. Hi, Lindy, welcome. So those cards in and of itself, all you really need to do is just add some bling to it, which is what I did. I just added some bling, and there you have it. All from the Quick Cards collection. Beautiful card kits. I added some ribbon on this one and some gems. And really, honestly, you just can't go wrong with these collections. They're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I added some twine over here on this side and just a little bit of bling on it, and turned out wonderful. We really had a good time in that class. And so that's what I'm sitting over here kind of like to inspire me, so that now that you're on here, Lindy, and welcome. Thank you for being so faithful and loyal to join me. So that's my challenge, is just to use, on my first card, I'm challenging myself to only use this, what I have here in front of me. And I have a white card base, and I have cut a panel here that is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's what I'm going to start with here is, I'm going to start with this piece. And aren't they, oh, this stuff is unbelievable, gorgeous. We are going to be working from another Paper Rose kit for the month of August, and I'll be designing that here soon. And if you're local, be watching for that email that goes out. We'll be doing the same kind of concept that we did. We had an all-day thing where everybody was in here doing some creating with their kits, and it was fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to start with these rub-on transfers. And I'm kind of, maybe I shouldn't start with the rub-on transfers. Let's see. Let me think here. I think maybe I'm going to start with this and then go to the rub-on transfers. So I'm doing this absolutely off the cuff. I have no plans other than my first card was going to be what I just told you. So patience. And sometimes I need a little forethought that goes into what I'm doing here, but I'm going to start with these actually. And I'm going to, oops, I kind of turned over. I'm going to create some strips here. And I think I'm gonna just go up the card with some of these strips. I think I want to go. I definitely want to go with these types of things, and I might just go up the card with about 4 of these, and then at the top I might be able to pick up some of this, and you'll see why I'm doing that, because I'm going to use the rub-ons. So let's just do this. Let's just we'll see how this goes. Why not, you know? So I'm going to start with this strip, and I'm just going to pop this strip on here just like so, and I'm going to cut it off. This will just be interesting. I like a challenge. It's good to challenge ourselves, to pick a challenge and get our creativity flowing. Okay. No. Ah, almost got a sticker stuck. All right. So for right now, I'm going to pop this back on this sheet. We're going to go with, let's just go with what's next to it. Let's go with these polka dots. And then I'm going to go with the green. Now let's go with green and then stripes and then polka dots. How's that? So we'll just kind of go with a little bit of a pattern. Let's go with this because we've got stripes. So let's do this. So we're just going to pop this on here. And we have enough that we could use more if we wanted to on up the card. So now I'm going to go with more stripes. You see where I'm headed here? And then the polka dots right next to this. It scares me when it falls. I'm afraid it's going to stick to something. And let's do our polka dots now. Then we'll do, I'm going to do those florals. Might do a double of those. And that might get me through. So I'm going to do a double of those florals. This will be interesting. Kind of fun. So you could even use these too, kind of as a little edger. That'd be kind of neat. And we might have to do more than I get this direction. I want the, isn't it funny how our brain just prefers a certain direction? So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of creating a pattern. Oops. Oh, I cut some of my paper, but that's okay. My thoughts are, should I go with that other? I think I'm going to go with this. This ought to be, yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. And then, should I go with this one? Nope, I'm gonna go with this one. We'll just trim it. I'm not so sure I like that. I didn't commit it, so. There's some stickers over here. Let's grab these. And this could be used for another card. How about that? I believe there's a pink that I see. Yes, there is. And it is another, that'll kind of give it some more color. And we could do 2 layers of that if we wanted to. Or I kind of like that. That gives a little pop of color at the top. I like that. Let's see what we can do about this one, maybe. Or maybe we could just do a repeat. Or how about not make it so hard and do this? That's what we'll do. All right, because we kind of have a thick one here. That's okay that we have a repeat pattern. And what's cool about this is if I can get this cut off nicely, I'm gonna go this way. If I can do a good job and do straight, using my edge, not cutting my paper. It's kind of hard to see. I can actually use that on another card, kind of as an edge. All right, let's get that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's press that down. Uh-oh, I'm frozen? Oh no. Huh, that's wild. It's not showing that I'm having any issues. Oh no. Let me know if I came back. I may have to post the video. Oh good, I'm back. Okay, shoot. All right, so with that, I am, here this came over from here. I am good to go for those stickers for now. We'll come back to them. And I'm gonna take these rub-on transfers. You know, some people say that the most frustrating thing about rub-on transfers is getting, you know, not knowing whether or not everything is on there. Rub-ons have come a long way since back in the day. But for me, it's cutting them out and I don't like cutting the rub-ons out, but look what Paper Rose has done. They have taken all of that out of it for you. See? And they actually, you punch it out. The image is a punch out. What in the world? How awesome is this? I love it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take one of these images, and I think I have decided which one I'm going to do. If it works out, I'm gonna take this one. It might be too big though. It is a little too big. We may have to do something smaller. Let's look at this one over here, because I was eyeballing and that one's a little big. So I think I'm gonna take this one. And I'm gonna do the rub on here in the corner. And I might even layer them a little bit. So let's do that. How nice is this? That it literally is a pop-out. This is fantastic. I love it. You can rub on cardstock and then fussy cut it out. How nice. But all I do is peel this backer off, which is already a pop-out for you. And voila. Is there writing that I need to pay attention to? Yeah. So I'm actually gonna do that. Kind of down at an angle. No, I'm not gonna angle it. I'm gonna take it straight. And now I've committed it. So we have in this pack one of these little popsicle sticks that you use to rub on. And I love it. This is great. And it's already kind of lifting up, kind of giving me the knowledge that it's going down. And it's going down good. Hi, Krista. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, that didn't go down. I didn't get it very good. Let's see. So I just ever so gently peel up my edges so that I can tell whether or not it's down. So that's how I know that I've got it burnished enough. Yep, that's good. And if it's not, I put it back down and I just keep going at it. Oopsie. There it goes. And it feels like it's lifting. See, those words aren't peeling, so I'm going to go back over it. Here. You just have to be kind of patient. Well, boo. See, this is the part that people don't like, but I'm going to line this back up the best I can. And of course, it happens live. I tear it. I'm going to line that back up. I think I've got it. I might have, do I have it? I've got some more left here. And folks, this could be that it's having a hard time, the surface of it. We'll try it on some regular cardstock to see if that could be the issue that I'm having. Is it sticking? It could very well be the problem. And I'm gonna lay that down. And guess what? It's vintage. So that's what I'm gonna call it. We're calling it vintage today. So there it is. Now, there was something in here that I saw that I wanted this. This is what I was looking at. And it looks like, we'll see how this goes. I am going to put this on some cardstock. So we're just gonna lay it on some cardstock. And I'm gonna use this as an ephemera piece. So I'm gonna kind of test this out to see how it goes on cardstock. I think we'll have a different experience. I think it's different. All right, here we go. Ruh-roh. Well, y'all, I'm going to use this as a piece of ephemera. It's going to stay on here because it is not being very friendly with me. So, that's weird. I think this was their first go at rub-ons. Let's see what we have. Let's just check something else out here. We may end up going with just the ephemera for today. I don't want to let go of that. That's really pretty. Although, this is good to know. See, this one's not doing that. So let's see how this goes on regular cardstock. I am gonna if you have one of these, this is nice to have. Although you can kind of see that it's lifting. You can kind of tell. I'm kind of sad about that. Yeah, there it goes. I see it now. The light has to be just right for me to be able to see it. So you can tell it's like a color change when it starts to adhere. There's a definite difference. Okay, this one's, I'm gonna hold it down so we don't have the same issue that happened last time. All right, voila, and there it is. Okay, now you can layer these. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get that to, anybody have any, hi Linda, hello, hello, welcome, Linda, Krista, and Lindy. This backer. Maybe if I did this, I could get it back on the backer or back on the front piece. Let's see how that does. I don't know. Anybody else got any advice out there for me? Maybe these are from Australia. It could be a humidity thing too. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these down. And see We'll see. We'll see what happens. Nope, it's not going to work, is it? Boo. That's too bad. That makes me sad. Boo. Okay, I'm going to do these hearts. And I'm just fussy cutting. Anybody else ever had that? I've never had that happen, ever. That's wild. Anybody else had that experience where it did not come off the back sheet? I've never had that happen. Not even back in the day when people claim that it was so difficult to use rub-ons. I mean, I've never had an issue with rub-ons, but anybody else ever had that happen? That was really sloppy. I gotta clean that up. I prefer my CutterBees for fussy cutting. I do like them. You have with older ones. I've never had this happen, ever. That's really disappointing. I suppose there's a first for everything, right? I may layer some. I'm gonna definitely layer something over that, kind of around it. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna set these aside for now. That was a little bit of work. I didn't expect it to be that much work. Okay, and I'm gonna go with some cardstock stickers. And I think I am gonna go with this one that says Forever. And I'm gonna create, I'm gonna put it on the edge and I'm gonna actually cut it out so that I can still pop it up, but I don't want it to be sticky on top of that. So I'm gonna go with putting it on some cardstock. I threw it away. Something that's a good resolution there, Krista. I love it. Okay. Let's see, maybe. So this is going to be like an adventure in layering. That's what I feel like. I do not like the way I fussy cut that. I feel that it just isn't flowing. And I'm just gonna go with the way I think it's gonna look best. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I do believe I'm gonna like this better. I was trying to find, like, flow with the outline of the actual rub-on, like the whole rub-on. I feel like I need to burnish this some more. So I'm gonna burnish it. So when I burnish it more, I take the backer and I just go over it some more, just to kind of press it down. That's kind of how I do it. All right. There we go. And now I kind of feel like I can, oh, I like that. Because this, I don't know if you can see that, that says forever. And I definitely kind of wanted it to go over the front. I still have some of that sticking off of there. Okay. So I'm going to pop that up over it. We're just going to kind of, I need something behind that though. So for those of you who may not have heard, my challenge is for me to stick with stickers and the stickers and the rub-ons. So now I'm at a place where I feel like I've got too much, and I feel like I need something behind it. So I think I'm gonna pick up this, and I definitely want, I think it would be better if I had something like behind it. It just needs something. And I might just pop some ribbon on top of that. So I'm just gonna put this down, like right, yeah, I think, yep. Because I've got my hearts. I can't forget that I have my hearts. I think I'm gonna put that down right there. And I'm gonna bring this up, pop this right here. And now I feel like I'm gonna need something else. Let's see what we got in our other sticker pack here. Oh, I see what I can do. I think I definitely want some color. And I see that I want some, thinking. I like those postage stamps. Those are pretty. So, got those. And I feel like I've got too much of that color, so I need some more color. I need a pop of color. So I could go with, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the backer, I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna actually go with cutting this down, and let's see what we get here. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it on. I'm gonna bring it down this way, kind of like that. And I'm gonna glue this onto this and then cut it off. Where's my glue? There it is. So here we go. Just getting creative with it. So I'm gonna take my glue and I'm gonna bring it over this side, and I'm just gonna kind of put some glue there. Note to self, don't wait so long to put your glue away after you're live, Miss Donna. one of those lives. Okay. I'm just putting a little here, and a little here, and here. I put glue in the wrong place at the top. That's okay. The point is to get it to stick. And it will eventually. There we go. So I'm taking this, and I'm just gonna pull this off. So now I can use this on something else. I love it. And now I can finish the gluing. I went too far. This is 3rd grade crafting tonight, folks. The struggle has been real. There we go. Hip, hip, hooray. So that it will stop that sticky. I'm going to put some powder on it to make it stop. And I can hold it. There we go. That's the ticket. Finish this. Okay, I think I do like that now. All right, so now I can do this. And I feel like I have something to kind of break that up. Woohoo! Challenge. So hopefully, if anything, this has taught you that you can always use your leftover pieces here. I mean, you might use it as a frame, but you can also use it for something else too. All right, so that's what I have going there. And I think I'm gonna stop with that. This will get popped up. And I think I am going to put my sentiment, bring that up a little bit over. Maybe I want to bring some twine. Or some ribbon. What about this ribbon? That's pretty. Let's do that. Let's bring a pop of color. Bring some ribbon around. What I might do is just glue that. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for being so patient. This looks nothing like what I have over there, by the way. Okay. Let's bring that here. If I'd left the sticky on, it would have been great. That's okay. Let's start fighting it. I'm going to start here, maybe here, bring it over here, cut that off, and then tie a bow and get that glue dotted down. I am going to pop this up. ribbon, bling, sentiment, we're done. Or sentiment, ribbon, sentiment, bling. That's enough struggling. I feel like the next card's gonna be a little bit easier because I'm taking away the challenge. I told myself one card, you can challenge to only use stickers and your rub-ons. Okay. So we're gonna glue dot it. That a little smaller. Put that right here. Yep. Now, just kind of angle and angle. I like how that goes off there. So let's put this on some. So this is good. This is good to challenge yourself with creativity. I think it's kind of important to keep your brain working and thinking, and sometimes the challenge is frustrating though. Just got to keep working through it. I was not anticipating. I was really excited about those rub-ons, you guys, because they are so easy to get off of there, but I'm not sure if that's a humidity issue or what. I've never had that happen. Ever. Have you ever had that happen, Lindy? Krista says she's had it happen. All right, here we go. I gotta use this as my guide to kind of tell how high up I want to go. I think that's maybe too high. Bring that down. I kind of wanted to go up to that line, but that's okay. Not everything is linear. So let's pop this up. We'll double this on this side. So this is double. I'm just going to put a little. And then I tell myself, I'm not going to go too crazy. I go crazy. I'm not fooling anyone, am I? I always go crazy. Anybody got any special plans for 4th of July? What you doing for the 4th? Last year we were here. There is going to be an event down here, but we just put together goodie bags and a volunteer is going to hand them out for us. Hi, hello there, Amy. How are you? Welcome. Let's see, I'm going to pop that down further. I think. Hello. Hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we got that. Now I kind of, see, this is what happens. Maybe we could put our sentiment kind of through here. Barbecue and fireworks, pretty standard. That's pretty standard. I would agree. All right, so we have sentiments in this pack, and then we also had some sentiments in this pack. So I was wanting to kind of look through both of those to see what I could come up with. Kind of looks to me kind of like a wedding card with all the hearts, and like on this day would be pretty. This is the best day. Live in the moment is pretty too. I want to go with a darker color because I've got lots of light colors here. So I definitely want to do that. But I feel like I need something kind of to fill in this little spot here. It's just kind of how it goes. I'm thinking maybe one of those postage stamps would be really pretty. I might just try that. Maybe just pop it like under in here. I have to lift up a little. I feel like I need to see this little space here. It bothers me. So I'm just kind of feeling like maybe I need to do that as a filler. So what I am going to do is I am going to bring it down, maybe just about right here. And I'm going to put 2 pieces of, first I'm going to get the sticky off because it's going to drive me nuts. And I'm going to put some needs to go on this side. So we're going to do some just one layer. I think one layer should do it. Maybe. Don't need double. Perfect time for wedding romance, love albums. Yes, it is perfect. All right, so let's bring okay, I'm gonna put glue over here on this side. Sometimes when in doubt, you just kind of have to line it up and see where it all falls, and I do like that. I just also like that floral over there on this side. It's really pretty. I think I'm going to bring it down just a smidge. And I'm going to put our sentiment there. I hope we can get that covered. Do I have it? Is that, yeah, that's good. We're even. Okay. We could do a couple of sentiments actually. So I think this is the best day. And to kind of help cover some of that hole, I'm gonna go with doing, what was the other one? There was another one. This is the best day. What was the other one? Live in the moment, maybe? Was that what I said? Best wishes on this day. That's right. But that's too much day. So maybe live in the moment could go down here. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to put this is, and I'm just going to cut this in between. This is, and I may have to cut down some more just because we want it to kind of be even on each side. I'll just cut a little off. This is, I'm going to bring this here. This is, let's bring a little dimension on there. Where'd you go? There we go. I think I need 2. Because if I'm going to pop that up on there, no, I think I'm good. Am I good? Sometimes dimension is tricky. It's like mathing. Let's just try it and see what we get. I'll just lay it down before I peel it off. All right, this is, I do need 2 on this side. I need another piece. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So, there we go. We got it. So I doubled it up here on the right. And now I can lay this down over the top of this. Whoops, maybe not upside down though. So this is, there we go. This is, it's kind of floating there. I might have to stick something underneath there. What do I do with it? I have a mess going on here, guys. Now you see how messy I am when I craft. I'm gonna have to stick a little bit underneath there. It's just kind of, there it is. That's that other piece I was wanting. Anybody else have to do repairs? I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick that there and I'm going to go underneath with it. Kind of. So both sides technically need doubling up. Yay, did it. Okay. Now we're kind of crooked here. There. This is the best day. So we're going to go double. You guys, I wanted to go over further. Let me get this. Let's see if I've ruined it. I need to come down just a little because I want, there we go. I wanted my best day to cover that little hole there. So I think I still need to come over a little. I may have to glue it at this point. Am I getting it? See, now I have that little gap that I don't want. Look at me go. So no dimension on the left. This is going to go over further. That's what I wanted. Bingo. Perfect. Now we cover both. Okay. I'll show you what I'm trying to cover. See, I don't want any holes. I don't want any gaps showing. So that is what I'm going for. So about right there is where I need to start my dimension, and I need to double it up. Okay. Y'all having fun watching this? Oh, I'm so sorry. Painful. Painstakingly painful. Okay, let's get some more here. You have to I'm telling you, I am the queen of repairs. I got a little experience with it, truthfully. I'm gonna get that down there. And then I'm gonna just go a little bit. So this one, this far left side does not need double dimension, but this part right here, the rest of it does. So here we go. Just cutting that off. I'm gonna go with the smaller one. Let go of me. Please release me. I better watch it if I sing. Somebody will flag me for using music that's not authorized or something. Okay. This is the best day. Oh, I love it. I do love it. Well, folks, we may only get one card done tonight. Okay. And I was going to put live in the moment. I was going to put that down here. I just think that would be so pretty. Oh, I should have brought it down more because now I feel like I have, could do that, couldn't I? Okay, guys, I am gonna let you, we're all on the struggle bus. I am definitely on the struggle bus. Should I put another sentiment down at the right? It says, this is the best day, live in the moment. What do you think? Should I put another sentiment down here? Right there. Kind of feel like it should go there. I think I like it better there. I definitely like it better there. But the question is, should I put another sentiment? Yes or no? That's the question. That's your big question. And I'm not going to use white cardstock for my base. I'm gonna actually use this cream. I pulled some cream cardstock out. I think I wanna go with some cream cardstock, and I think that'll be really, really pretty. And that was kind of an interesting, you vote no. Okay, who else? Majority wins. Anybody else wanna vote? Linda, vote. Lindy, vote. Krista, vote. Amy says no. Amy says, leave it alone, just leave it alone. Okay, no more? Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Wake up, ladies. Live in the moment. Yes, no. Who's breaking the tie? Well, there may not even be a tie. I have 2 people left. So between the 4 of you, I need at least one other person to say no for it to be a no. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with no if nobody else answers. Lindy's not going to answer. She says that I don't listen anyway, so. Okay, let's get some gems on this, shall we? Those are pretty. Need something that's gonna really, I am gonna use these. These are pretty. I think we're going. Linda, Lindy, look, Linda. That's kind of cute. I'm gonna go with a couple more. Abstain. I told you she won't vote. So, okay, there it is. No extra sentiment for sure. All right, let's do this down here. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna go grouping, that's kind of like a 3, and that'll be like a 3, 3 and 3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stay with it like that. All right, time to put the gems on, get that done. Let's see, now the next challenge is gonna be how quickly can I put another card together? Because I kind of wanted to do 2, but it took me an hour to do just the one. Come on, glue, come out. Of course. There we go. Well, I got the small side on my picker here. Well, now it's never going to come up because this is, there we go. And last one. Lindy, you are making me laugh. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's weird. Wonder why that's doing that. Okay. I think we have a card, and I'm very, very happy with it. I wasn't sure where it was gonna be headed, where it was headed when I first started, but I did it. I made it. And we did use stickers from both packs. We used our rub-ons. Why is that a struggle for me to say that? And I can't remember the name of those. Rub-ons. We used the rub-ons. We used stickers from both packs. I am very happy with that. I'm going to say that I'm really liking the stickers. The rub-ons, it's really kind of, I'm going to have to check out the rest of these on my own. I've kind of been wanting to do a mini album with my leftovers from that kit that we did in our May class. So I may try out the rest of them, see how they go. Thank you, Krista. That's very sweet of you. I'm very happy with it. It turned out pretty. So I feel like I could have put something maybe over here. I don't know. But, you know, there's a point at which you have to stop, right? Actually, one of these would have been pretty. I'll tell you what. We could put one of these. Those could go, that can go there, couldn't it? I'm gonna actually trim off this part. Make it straight, and then adhere it. See, now I just quickly got a sticker and took care of that. That fits very, that's nice. I like that. So now it doesn't feel so heavy on the left. Perfect. There it is. That's a lot. That's a lot for one card, but it's pretty. I like the vintage look and feel of it. I feel like there's more that could be done with those hearts. Thank you, Lindy. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly regroup here. I'm gonna get some cards, some pattern paper from this, and I think I'm just gonna stick with stickers. And I'm gonna get, let's see, we'll stick with the stickers. I'm gonna get some paper from my leftover paper. So just to let you guys know, this is the Quick Cards collection. Do we still have, I think I might have one of these in stock, but I do have the paper pack in 6x6. I've got 2 different kinds of paper packs. And I had from that class, I still have these full sheets that were left, and I really want to make a mini album out of them. And yes, bling it up. I agree, Linda. So I had these left over. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to use, I've already got a card with this. So I didn't really use much of this in the class. So I'm going to use this piece, and that'll be my challenge. And I am going to, I'm not going to use my leftover ephemera. I'm going to use stickers. So let's go through and just kind of see what kind of stickers. Oh my gosh, that bicycle. Yeah, that bicycle is speaking to me. I feel like we could do it that way. Like that could go like as a break, like to break that up a little bit. And I could even use some of my leftover strips that I have. I have some leftover strips. Let's pull those out. Let's see what we got going on. So, what we got on the other side that would work? I kind of like that purple. We could do the purple. We could do this rose. Let me cut this to the right size though first. Then I know what I'm working with. Look at me making a bigger mess. So let's do this one. Another 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll cut this down to 5 1/4. I did something wrong, didn't I? No, I didn't. So this is 4. I didn't do anything wrong. There we go. This one could be a strip too. Let's see how that goes. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I really care much for that on there. Maybe we could do some banners. That would be cute. So some of these as banners. Yeah. And then I really do want to use that bicycle. I think I like the idea of this one. Maybe we'll do our banners over here, do our bicycle kind of in front of it, perhaps. Let's see. Kind of like that. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Yeah? All right, I'm asking you, yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, that's what we're doing. So I am going to, whoops, there went powder everywhere. Yeah. So I'm taking the sticky off so that it doesn't stick and stick to stuff and rip things up. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wipe it. Perfect. That is done. Okay, I was supposed to talk to you guys tonight about the fact that we have some more. You need to go in and check out. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Check out our July arrivals. We've got some new spellbinders. We've got we've got spellbinders. We have some paper rose that has arrived. Let's see what else. Yeah, paper rose. We have, and yep, tailored expressions will be available by next week. It just arrived today. There's quite a bit, and I will need some time to program it. So that's next week. Let's see. Has a new name inspired by Lawn Fawn. New stamp set. Capybara. Her name is Zapibara. Zapibara. That's great. Oh yeah, we just got that lawn fawn in. I think I did that video with our new lawn. Y'all saw, did I do a video with lawn fawn? Well, we do have some new lawn fawn in. And we will have let's see, what else will I'm thinking, folks, it's taking me a minute here. The new Waffle Flower Christmas release will be here. It won't be till next week though. All of that's, we're talking next week though. And then let's see what else. My next order is honeybee. So we got to get some honeybee going. I like that. I like how each of those, I might bring that down just a little bit more, but I'm going to glue those bring it up just a little. We'll do kind of our bicycle like so. Over here to the right. Or no, it's going to be the same regardless. Left or right? Yay! I'll see you on Saturday. Yay, Amy. Left or right for the banners? Because I'm just going to pop this on. I think I like it on the, you guys tell me which direct. Do you like it on the left or do you like it on the right? Actually, going this way, I'm going to go. I might overlap them too. I think I like them on the right too, Krista. That's where I was headed with this. So, you know, kind of would be fun to do kind of like a thing like that and glue them down and kind of like fan them out and then just do that and then maybe, no, I don't like that. I think I like them the way they were. I might overlap them just a little though, but I did like them just the way they were. Yeah, I like that. I like them overlapping just a little. Okay, so we're gonna pop that there. I think I'm just gonna do a sentiment and be done. Make it easy. Okay, let's do it. I'm looking over all of this and thinking, what else could I add to it? But I think a simple card, just with a sentiment. This would be a nice little happy birthday. What was the one we put down that you guys vetoed? The best day or something like that? Or live in the moment? Is that the one you guys vetoed? Sorry, here I am. That's crooked. Oh, that's straight. And an ever so slight overlap. That's actually kind of stair-stepped perfectly. Krista, your Wi-Fi must be really good because you're like right on it answering my questions. Do you have blazing fast internet? All right, there it is. Pop that up. I kind of like that over to the right. Now, here's the next question. Sentiment. Happy birthday. Where was that other one? Live in the moment. That's kind of fun. Should we do live in the moment like we were going to do? I feel like live in the moment should kind of go like right here. But it covers up the handles on the bicycle. So we can move it and then no, I want it down. Well, maybe we'll just do that. How's that? Anybody anybody else with me that feels like it needs to go over? Sure. Sure, whatever you say. I don't even remember what you, oh, was I asking, was that the answer to your internet, my question about your internet? On the tire? Oh, like right here? Oh, like right to the right or the left? Which tire? Right tire, left side or right side? Krista? Or just like in front of it? I kind of like that. That's cute. Yeah, let's do it there. Done. Now, one more question. Y'all are tired of my questions, I know that. Should I put any ribbon on this at all? I was thinking maybe some ribbon up here at the top, or no? The sentiment question. Oh, sure. Okay. No ribbon? I'm thinking no ribbon. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking simple card. What do you think? I don't see anything else that could really work with this. I mean, I feel like we just should go with simple. Sometimes a simple card is okay. And I'm gonna do a simple card. I'm gonna use this one that was left over. I'm gonna pop that up on the tire. Good suggestion. No ribbon. No ribbon necessary. I feel like I agree with you guys. No ribbon necessary. Gems. Who wants the bling? Should we do gems? No gems. Amy says no gems. What kind of person are you? Thank you for voting with me. I feel like I have stuff hanging off here. Gotta get it off. Look this up so I can get this straight. That is so cute. I loved that suggestion. No ribbon, always bling. That's my kind of girl. All right, let's pop this up and put some bling on it. Should have put some bling on it. Uh-oh. I feel like this is a thinner, because this is a thinner kind of foam adhesive. I don't have to, oh, I forgot to plug this in. Hold on, folks, I'm about to die here. And that could have been the reason that like everything was freezing up, is because my battery's almost dead, you guys. That's stinky. I'm just using up what was left over. I forgot what I was saying. some here and there. I get so distracted. Yes, gems, no ribbon. Okay, that's what you were saying. Yes, gems and no ribbon. And Lindy is still not voting. Oh my word. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Linda and Lindy are just quiet little church mice today. Let's put it on a base. I am going to use a white one because there is a little white inside of here. I think the white works just fine. And let's put some gems on this and be done. That first card was really, when I say it was a challenge, I did challenge myself. Here we go. I love how that just frames nicely. Pretty little card. Very easy. These are different. They kind of take up, I do like these. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's put these back and get these in here. They look very yellow in the package, but they lighten up once you use them. I do like these a lot. They kind of have a gold. Let's put one here and see what we got going on. Or, oh, you guys, my sentiment is crooked. My sentiment is crooked. No. Donna Mac. Okay, because it's over the top of this. I can go straight here. There. Whew. The cardstock has a nice little finish that made it a little bit easy to peel up. So I'm going straight across now. I should have done that after I put the bicycle down. Shoo. All right. Take two. No. Lindy said no to the I don't know if she's saying no to the gems or she's just saying, nope, I'm not going to make a comment. I'm not sure which it is, but that's really funny. So I'm just trying to figure out my placement here. Do I want to go here? I think I want, kind of liked it where it was. Turn the head a bit and then it's straight. Amy. I think I'm just going to go with that. I think that's all, unless I add a couple more. I think that might be too much. I think just staying simple. It's too much. Nope, I don't want, I just want a few, and that is it. That's all I want. Y'all with me on that? I think that's it. That's all we need. And I really like that. That's cute. And there it is. Done. Yay! Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And there it is. That's our simple little card. You can hardly see the banners in there unless I turn it, but there it is. So these were our cards for tonight. Yay! Done. I do want to make an announcement. There will be an email going out. So this is like the prize for those of you who have joined me. And I appreciate your loyalty and faithfulness to joining me here on my lives. So I had mentioned that Pear Blossom Press would be here. No comment, Lindy. Thank you, Krista. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Amy and Lindy. You're cracking me up. So Pear Blossom Press and Trinity Stamps, it is confirmed, will be here July 27th. It is a Sunday. They're going to be here from 1 to 3. They are actually going to be teaching a card class here. And I will be sending, just heads up, watch for your email because we only have 16 seats. We only have room here for 16. And so they will be coming. They have designed a couple of cards and they will be teaching the class. One will be a light up and one will be an interactive, and they are using new product. So not anything that, some of the stuff that they are using, you can't even, it's not for sale yet. So pretty excited about that. And yay. So make sure you watch your email for that. If you want to get in on that, the cards are adorable. Absolutely adorable. I'm so excited. So, and we're honored to have them come and join us here at our shop. So they're West Coasters and they're here for a local event. I know it's going to be so fun. I'm so super excited. Such nice ladies. Anyway, they're West Coasters. They're here in Kansas City for an event for the week before. And so I reached out and Amanda was so nice. She was like, sure. And I'm so excited. So yay, we're neutral. I know what you're talking about, Linda. You're talking about like making suggestions. And the feed is coming up late, but that's okay. That's great. All right. Well, thanks again, you guys, for joining me. And I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your night. Have a wonderful, happy, safe 4th of July. And yeah, take care, guys. God bless.